Hi guys, today I am wanting to do something a little bit different because today, the 12th of April, is the 1 year anniversary of when I got discharged from hospital, so that's kind of crazy, and I wanted to do something special for it. So I wrote this poem in the kind of week before I left the Priory, so I was going to read that and hope that you like it. To my prison, to my safe haven, to the walls that have protected me for 14 months, the walls which have controlled me and cared for me, the walls which have seen my best days and my worst. You've been my home for 15 full moons, my best friend for 62 Sabbaths, and my worst enemy for 440 sleepless nights. Inside you I have experienced heaven, I have experienced hell. Your loving hands have held me through heartbreak, supported me through tightrope walking nights, stopped me falling and it tangling around my neck. Embraced away the panic, whispering soothing words in my ears, nothing can hurt you here, I'll protect you. But now, Mother Bird, it is time for me to fly. I've gotten all I can from you. You've helped me through the hardest times, but it's time to go. It's time to spread my wings and sing my own song. I've been inside this nest too long now. When I needed you, I didn't want you. Now I want you. I don't need you. I can't have you anymore. I've walked these halls, I've walked these floors so many times, I've memorised you. But over a year has passed where I haven't felt the sun on my back, or the wind in my hair, where it is not too small for me. I've outgrown you now. My song has reached a crescendo, it's too loud for you now. I have become too alive for these dead walls. And as I see the book of my life with you come to an end, I can't ignore the pages thinning, turning faster and faster as the days rush by, the last week, the last day, the last goodbye, this time forever. I'm not prepared, I'm not ready, I'm scared, but I need to go. I need to live. So with a sigh, I walk away. This is goodbye. So that poem was about leaving the hospital, obviously, and I was there for so long. It was kind of like home, and as much as I hated to call it that, it was, because I would only go home at weekends, and that wasn't even the whole time I was there, and sometimes I wouldn't even be able to sleep at home. I didn't go home for 3 months or something like that at the longest, and that was really hard. Near the end I hated it. I hated going back there. I hated having to stay, and whenever I came back from leave I would just cry and cry because I didn't want to have to stay there for any longer. But when I did get discharged, it was the scariest thing, just knowing that I wouldn't be able to go back. And I guess I just wanted to write about that, and now that I've been out for a year, which is crazy, I thought I would express that. But basically I just wanted to say to anyone who I know from hospital, or any staff that might see this somehow, just thank you, because if it wasn't for my stay in hospital I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be alive. And it's thanks to the kindness and the support and the love from everyone around me there that got me through the hardest time in my life. And I don't know what would have happened if I didn't get admitted, and although it's been up and down and there's been rough patches, I am so grateful that I've had a chance to live that I wouldn't have had if I hadn't gone in. So if anyone does see this who was staff there, do share it with anyone who would remember me, because I just want to say thank you so much. I've changed as a person a lot in this past year. I look different, I feel different, and I've experienced a lot, and that's not something I ever thought I could do when I was inside the hospital, because I was just so ill. I'm just so grateful now that they found things that worked for me, and that I got out, and that I'm still ill, but I'm not ill to even a degree of what I was back then. Everyone there was just so lovely, and if I have lost contact with you, I'm sorry, but I just want to thank everyone who I met there, because although it was horrible and I hated it, they were some of the best friends I've ever made, and some of the kindest people I've ever met. I love all of you guys so much, and all of the staff. I probably pissed you off at different times, but I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Just thank you. Do share this around if you know anyone who I knew. Just thank you.